Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to MuscleBrew. This is Marlon. I got Andrew here with me.
What's up, my man?
All right, so we got some good content for you guys right here, but I would like to start by just mentioning really quick. Hey, we've noticed that a lot of our listeners are from very from different countries. I just found that very interesting, pretty cool. I really like that.
Hmm.
So, I mean, if you guys can, drop in the comments below what country you're from or where you're listening from right now.
All right.
All right, so to start with, I know you mentioned that the Romanian Pro is coming in,
The Regan Pro is coming in on November 12th, if I'm not mistaken, my man.
and who's going to be there from the big dogs?
Yeah, November 12th to 14th. So we can see that we're gonna get Regan Grimes, one of the biggest or one of the biggest names. I think is gonna
Yeah.
be there. I don't think anyone else is gonna get on that, but we'll have to see. Right now, the big name is Regan Grimes.
So there's probably a really good chance that you might take this
All
one,
right, take it
or at least
unless someone
top
comes
three.
in unnoticed.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, true.
he's been
Yeah,
doing
there
some.
anybody somebody could sneak up at any moment.
Yeah,
So we have Regan Grimes right
with
here,
Larry Wills.
and he's doing this crab post most muscular. Well, it's been considered or even titled already like a
Yeah.
most muscular since a lot of bodybuilders really like to throw a type of crab pose
Yeah,
for a most
Larry
muscular.
Wheels looks like he's taking a dump. Man. Honestly, he's squeezing
Yeah,
too hard. He's squeezing too hard.
yeah. You're supposed to keep a smile while you pose like that.
Remember?
Remember?
You're
Arnold,
always
you know,
happy.
you always got to be smiling.
Right.
So yeah, so we had mentioned not too long ago, that Regan Grimes had been getting pretty lean.
Yeah, because he
Probably
has
even
now
hinting.
the guru. Milos Arsev or Milos
Yeah.
Arsev. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. So he's a pretty good. He was a really good bodybuilder, and he's now a really good trainer. And right now he's training with him, and we noticed a really good change on his appearance on stage. He looked more tighter. He looked even better, in my opinion. Maybe he lost some roundness, but he compensated with being lean and looking better. So I think it's a good look to him. But I'm sure they will learn. I'm sure he's gonna get even rounder, but and even looking even crazier on stage. I'm sure he will. I'm sure they will find a way.
Look at this side chest from Regan Grimes right here.
Look
That's
at
a
the
really good
striations.
picture right here. That's a really good picture right here.
Look at the striations all over the chest.
Jesus, look at that.
A really good chest. And then the
And
arm
with
with
a
the
smile
shoulder.
right there.
Look at the shoulder. He's looking good. He's
All right.
pretty lean right now. He's about to compete.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure he misses those carbs.
All right, so somebody else that we have there, it's uh Calderon.
Angel Calderon. We have talked about him before. He's in 212, I believe.
Yeah.
And he also an Olympian. He's a pretty good bodybuilder. I think
And yeah,
we did
yeah,
Know Your Bodybuilder, no, with him.
yeah. You were telling me about this guy. Was not aware that this guy was going to compete there, and so we checked him out, and here we have him, doing a pose down on the under the moonlight.
Front
That's
of a
some really
bicep
good lighting
in
right
the
there.
restroom of the gym. But look at that, man.
That
These
vascularity in
guys
the
are pretty short. They're short. You're like what, 5'4", maybe 5'5",
yeah, for the most part,
and
yeah,
and
because
and
yeah,
I don't know. I think that type of physique gives him that look of a more rounded physique. Because there's so much muscle and so
hmm
little, not so little, but in a smaller place or smaller frame. You know what I mean?
hmm
So I feel like
yeah,
their muscles looks even rounder and bigger
yeah,
on their
they do.
physique
A lot of these 212 competitors have been, you know,
with crazy roundness, man. I think they have
they've
really
been
crazy
looking
roundness.
very, very good.
Look at that. It's pretty
So, I
tight.
mean,
It's
yeah.
looking
So
good.
we have him right here. He's also over here doing a front lat spread.
For last for most muscular, it's looking pretty good. It was 5 days ago, and
Yeah.
even Flex Lewis commented there saying thick. You know what I mean? Right there.
hmm All right. So we also have Andre. We
It's
got
been a while. We're gonna
Andre,
talk
and
about him.
is he competing there?
Yeah, he's competing there.
Yeah. I mean, this guy's been keeping a good physique. He hasn't really he's been pretty lean all year round, and from competition to competition. And this guy
I
has
feel like he's
been
not being really into the social media. Right? I think he's been pretty quiet. Or I don't know if it's just me.
I would probably have to disagree. The thing is that he does do a lot of like the social media. I've noticed that he does a lot of clothing lines. A lot of clothing lines really hire this guy, and he's every time clothing line for a fitness clothing line pops up on my
Yeah.
Instagram, I always see this guy in wearing some type of shirt or sweater or something. But
Yeah.
this guy seems to be doing good.
Okay.
But okay, all right. So he's going to be competing there. I would not be surprised if this guy would be a top two in his category because this guy's just really that good. He's been improving competition after competition.
He's a pretty good trainer, so I'm sure he has a pretty good physique, man. He looks
Yeah.
incredible. But this is for Olympic qualification, so they're trying to get that qualification early, to get that rest or that time to grow, maybe in the off season. So it's
Yeah.
really good. Grimes, I'm sure he wants to do that too.
Look at this side tricep right here. This side arm.
It's a really
Man,
good
this
arm.
guy's looking good.
That's a
This guy's
thick
looking
bicep.
big. Good insertions and everything.
Good bicep.
All right, so I know you mentioned this one guy.
Yes.
He's
He's from Russia.
Fortner.
From Russia. Yeah, he's from Russia. And I'm sorry we mispronounced your name. Can I see it again? The Fortner. I'm sorry we pronounced your name, but he looks young, but he has an incredible physique. I think he's gonna be competing against Andrei. So I'm sure. Put that video over there. The first video. Yeah, that one. Just look at that, man. That's just crazy.
This guy
Crazy.
looks really good.
He looks young.
Yeah, I mean,
He looks really
to
young.
be honest, this is a guy that really flew under my radar. Until you mentioned it. So this is a guy that I'm
Tiny
really not
waist.
familiar with at
Bro,
pretty much at all.
the hell?
I mean, this guy. Look at that. Look at that back.
That's crazy. Look at the shoulders,
This
bro.
guy's
The
got
real
some really
delts.
good
Look at the real
separation.
delts.
Yeah.
Crazy real delts. But
And
yeah,
a lot
he's
of
gonna be
these,
competing against
a lot
Andre.
of these guys in this division have really crazy delts too.
Yeah, so imagine him against Andre.
Yeah,
He's
for sure.
pretty,
This guy,
he's pretty thin.
I mean, I'm. Maybe some people might not like this, but I see a very, very close resemblance in the type of physiques that him and Andre have.
You know what he reminds me of? To be honest, I think
So,
that he reminds me of Jeremy Buendia physiques, but nowadays.
yeah. Well, actually,
can you see
speaking of
it?
Jeremy Buendia, we're actually gonna talk a little bit about
Yeah,
him,
but
I
can you
just
see
want to
the
mention,
resemblance on his physique with Jeremy, but
yeah,
bigger?
yeah. Like,
Yes.
look at that. Look at that most muscular right here.
So it's pretty
And this,
impressive, man. This kid has a bright future ahead of him.
I've always liked these type of stingers. It's like barely wearing a shirt.
Like you cannot wear a shirt, but it's still a shirt, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you just got a cloth on that's basically
considered
covering
shirt.
your lower back and your lower abs.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
so
considered shirt.
we were speaking of this guy, so we actually move on to Jeremy Buendia. To some people, this guy's old news. This guy, this guy is probably in the past. A lot of people actually don't really like this guy, but I mean, I just really want to mention that. I mean, to be honest, I was maybe thinking that we were gonna stop seeing this guy posting some stuff for some reason, but I mean, this guy looks like he's trying to put on that, physique like back in the day. Can he, can he come back to where he was? I'm pretty sure that maybe he can, but considering how today is, that's not gonna be enough. You gotta come and be better than what you were before. You gotta be, a little bit bigger, considering that this division, these guys are big, man.
Well, I think he's gonna be playing catch up if he does,
Yeah.
because this guy's already been training for years and he's just starting back again. Okay, muscle memory can only do so much for you, in my
Yeah, I
opinion.
mean, it's because this guy comes back, but then he stops again. And then he almost looks like he's coming back again, and something else
He's been
happens
dealing with a
again.
lot of injuries, so I'm sure
Yeah.
it's been hard for him too. So I'm sure this is just pretty happy with the results he's been getting without getting back into injury.
Yeah. So we talked about this guy last week, with Diego Galindo. He wasn't really well, at least not that I saw. I didn't really see what competition he was going to compete exactly. I just knew that it was going to be in Brazil. He was mentioning something about Brazil and that he's 5 weeks out.
Okay.
And I mean, he's from Classic Physique, and he posted this, a couple of days ago, and he's doing,
Something
this,
hard.
kind of like Arnold type
Yeah.
of classic pose. And I
Okay.
mean, this guy's got a good frame on him, man.
So I
You know,
remember saying that he was Brazilian, but he's not
I'm
Brazilian.
not,
I think he's from Colombia.
I'm not really sure where
No,
he's
no. I
from.
said on the last video that he was
Oh, okay.
Brazilian, but he's not Brazilian. I think he's from Colombia.
Yeah.
He's gonna compete in Brazil, which I think I have the name here for that competition. Let's see if I can get it for you
All right.
pretty quick.
I just want
Uh,
to say, man, look at this rib cage right here.
yeah,
It
it's a
looks,
pretty tiny waist.
he's got
Okay,
I
so
mean,
I got it, man.
imagine this frame, but 20 more pounds of muscle.
It's gonna be crazy, but we don't even know how much he weighs. We need to see. But
And
I found the contest. So
all right.
the closest contest on Brazil is on
Hmm.
November 27th on the 2021 Muscle Contest Brazil Pro.
That's
So maybe he's
probably
gonna
where he's
compete there.
competing. And I mean, I know we said it last time, guys. If you guys know, maybe we don't know everything always, about a lot of what's going on. So I mean, if you guys know, please comment. We like that interaction. Tell us, let us know.
Now, who's next in the news, man?
I think. Well, I mean, this is the last one. I just wanted to mention. I mean, it's probably not an update or anything, but Hadi Choopan, because I know we have a lot of really big Hadi Choopan fans out there. He
It's crazy.
uploaded this picture. I mean, well, this video where what he basically looked like before, and obviously what he looks like right now. And I mean, look, man, he just looks.
It was
I mean, that's a
incredible.
completely different person, man. I mean, it
What do you
just
think the years difference? Because even the Instagram translation did not translate that. So how many years you think it took him for that? 10 years?
I would probably say maybe even 10 years,
10
man.
years? That's a 10 years.
10 years.
Maybe from 24
And I
to
mean,
34. I don't know
look
how
at
old is he.
that. When I see a transformation like this, it kind of makes me wonder, like, like how much, or any person, how far could a person really get with after years and years and years and years of
Just
training?
training, training, and training. Eat,
Because I
sleep,
mean,
and eat
unless
bodybuilding.
maybe in that picture right there or that video right there, unless he was maybe like, after 6 months of training or something. You never
Yeah,
know with these guys. Who
yeah,
knows?
that,
Maybe
that's a
as
lot of
far as we know,
progress.
well, as far as I know, as
Yeah,
far as far as I know, he's probably maybe in 15 years right there or 16
yeah,
years.
we don't know
I've
yet.
seen some
So
crazy. I've
if
seen some
anyone
crazy
knows, please
stories
let
out
us
there.
know if you can tell us what he says there. Maybe he says how many time apart. But yeah, he's a totally different person. He's incredible, and how the body changes with time.
Yeah,
With all that weight and all that muscle put on. Even your frame changes. Everything changes on your body. Looks like looks amazing, man. Looks amazing. Hard work. So you also told me that you wanted to talk about Hollingshead, about his
Hollingshead. All right, let me see.
flip, because we were talking about what's his name? Rolly. Rolly used to do it in competition. Remember?
Oh
Then
yeah. Wait, Hollingshead. Let me hold on.
Hollingshead.
Let me
Then
look it up.
I remember seeing that even on Generation Iron. I think he did that too. If
Hmm.
I remember correctly.
Well, one of the crazy things that had happened was that Rolly used to do these backflips. Remember that year that apparently Big Ramy was backstage and he tried to do a backflip
Oh
with
yeah, there was some news on backstage. Yeah, that
yeah,
he
I
was doing
think
a
it
flip
was
and he messed
I don't
up
know
his knee, something like that.
2016, 2017. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
2015, 16. Yeah, I remember that. It was not a big news, but it's something that just came out that Big
Yeah,
Ramy
I
was
remember watching that and I was
doing
just
that.
thinking like,
Why are
why?
you? Why?
Why would you do this?
Big Ramy, you're like over 300 pounds. Why are you doing a backflip? Like, you don't
Imagine,
need to do
like,
it.
yeah, imagine being his, being his coach. Like, what were you thinking?
Yeah,
All right,
what
so we have here
what's wrong with you?
Hollingshead, and the reason why we were saying that because Hollingshead, did kind of like a cartwheel and then a backflip, and I mean, I mean, this guy's massive, man. This guy's a behemoth.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, see, it's pretty funny.
I see people who weigh maybe even less than half of him, and aren't even close to doing something like that.
I can't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Fell on my face, man. Honestly, I don't know how to do that, and I don't want to learn. I'm fine. I don't want those hits of life. Don't want to gonna. All right, guys. So this is it for this video. Hope you guys like it. Please comment below if you want us to talk about some of your favorite bodybuilders or some of their updates that you might not see somewhere else. Maybe we can help you and bring those names up.
Yeah, if you,
So
yeah, if you guys have a bodybuilder that you guys are a fan of somebody, and you haven't seen him here with us, or maybe you don't know we have seen it, just send us tell us his name,
let
tell
us
us all
discover
about
new
him.
talent
We'll
out
talk
there.
about him.
Yeah, let us discover new talent out there, and yeah, we put him on things. So I guess, guys, is there anything else you want to add, man?
No, man, I'm good.
All right, so guys, we'll see you on the next one.
Later, guys.